And you'll never have a better time than when you're out on a trip with Ryan. Get out here.
Well, you heard it. Get out here. Where is here? Well, Saturday, May 9th, 2026, we went to Brule, which is out by Hinton. 4 of us met in Edmonton, and once we left the Petro-Can in Hinton, we were up to a grand total of 13 rigs. We had good representation from Jeep, Bronco, and Toyota. It was a really good turnout, and we couldn't have asked for better weather or a better day.
And we are approaching our first obstacle for today. Maybe I'll get you guys to wait up top. I'll go to the other side, and then I can get the drone up and the camera out, get some pictures of people going across it.
Are you referring to this hill right here?
Kinda, yeah. You can come up this hill and just wait by this next drop.
Okay, 10-4.
And then I'll get the camera out, we'll get everyone else going through it. This corner you guys want to cut wide, especially with the long wheelbases.
So I do consider this the first challenge. It's fairly straightforward up to here. This is not all that difficult, but it's great for some wheel lift, and it is a little bit intimidating for first timers and if you've never done it before. If you like stuff like that, but it's too easy for you, wait till you do it in the winter when it's ice. Give that a go. So yeah, here, put the drone up, took a bunch of pictures. Lots of fun.
Hey, there's Ryan Rexon. He is not wrecking a thing.
Not
he can do it.
The keyword, not yet.
Huckleberry. See, look at the knuckles, no whiteness on the knuckles whatsoever. And up he goes.
You guys want to cut wide, especially with the long wheelbases.
So we got Melissa going down in her blue Bronco. Getting a little bit of wheel lift. Thanks, Mike, for that photo. And that was Kevin. I'm sorry, I don't know everybody's names or can't remember. That was Jason in the FJ. And here we got Mr. Mike Miles going down. The one and only Bronco Mike. And you could hear the train going by as we're right near the train tracks. That is one pretty sweet little Bronco he's got there. And there's the train. It says we're right near the tracks. Next we got Jess coming down in her green taco. I do believe she said this was her first time wheeling it. Great job, Jess, you did awesome. That was such a nice color too. Probably earned a few pinstripes this day as well on there.
There's one tire up in the air.
That was Chad in his 4Runner. That's quite a bit of flex. And I believe that was Shlomi up there. Shlomi was my tail gunner for the day, so thank you, Shlomi. I really appreciate you sticking at the back and helping keep everyone where they need to be. And Tilton's getting some wheel lift. We can call him Tilting there.
Oh, Tilty, you're missing your fender on the front left too. Driver's side.
אבל זה מה שאמרתי לך על הברונקו, שזה לא live axle, אז יש לו live axle מאחורה,
כן.
that's why I lift the wheel up.
Yeah,
because he's, yeah. Well, I guess he was also trying to take a little extra because it's so wide. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't do my drone registration after the last update, so I couldn't get the height or the distance. Drone shots were kind of pathetic, because I'm not a good drone pilot anyways, so we'll get there eventually. I believe this guy in the Gladiator is a friend of Tilton.
I'm going to try a different trail. I've never gone down this one, so we're going to see it.
Has this got Ghost Falls written all over it again, Ryan?
You never know.
It's gonna look like it right at the start? Definitely.
Maybe give me a few minutes to go up the trail a little ways and make sure that it doesn't have Ghost Falls written all over it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say to you, Ryan. I'm gonna let you go for a minute or so and then just let me know.
It looks nice and wide. Come on up.
10-4 on my way.
Even gave a new trail a try. That was cool. You know, I've been down that rail trail a few times now, and I've never noticed that one side trail. And we gave her a try, and it panned out really well. There's Shlomi getting some flex time in. This area I like it. It's very tight. It looks like they took out one tree because I remember it being a lot tighter than what it was this time. And they also made it one direction, so this is the direction you got to come now. Last time I was there, you could go up it or down it, and like I says, I'm glad it's one direction now. Pretty much everyone made it through there relatively easy. We didn't even scratch a Bronco going through there this time. And I'm not sure what Shlomi's doing, but he's doing something.
way to the beach. Oh, need more speed.
So we finally got everybody down on the beach. I think it was pretty close to noon. I was aiming to make it to that one big dune I like to play on there for lunch, but we kind of, I wouldn't say split up into smaller groups, but arrived there at different times, we'll say. Well, I got some pictures of the people further back, and worked out well. The lake level seemed higher than it was last time, but everything around there seemed to be much, much drier. This is a fun little puddle to splash in, and this is where I like to stop for lunch. And then we go up to the top of the dunes, take a couple pictures, and come on down and make our way back. There's Pat washing the Bronco. Mike washing his Jeep. Learning to use the camera, I think the camera took some pretty good shots. I didn't want to put the roof back on. I had the top part of the roof open. I said, you know what? I've been in many a puddles. I don't need to go get wet today. Stayed dry and took pictures for everyone. It's a great little play spot if you haven't been. Usually lots of dirt bikes out there, quads, side-by-sides. We've seen a few groups, but they're usually on the hills that we can't make it up. Shlomi found himself a wicked spot to park. And Mike and I made it to the top. And then there were some issues down back there, so walked back and they had to get Chad kind of turned around a little bit. What I didn't know was just below where he's at, there's a big drop. So guys are trying to go up both sides to get up there. Either way works, turns out. Where Mike's headed down, to me that's definitely the easier way.
This ain't good.
Unless we dig it, I mean, yeah, we'd be digging it.
I got the camera on.
His one saving grace would be if you do pull him and hold him, then he'll swing this way and then he could come down.
Straight down.
Yeah.
Then he'd have
Then
a
he
higher
might
chance.
have a chance.
That's what I was thinking, like when I first seen it, like will he even go? But as soon as he goes to move, it's just gonna keep sliding on the side. It'd be perfect to swing him all the way over and like down a bit section.
He might make it if you can swing him even just to...
Be supper time by the time you get up there.
Okay, if I'm gone, the Jeep is yours.
What's your plan?
Going up or going down?
Getting out where you are. Are we backing you up or is he holding you and you're going forwards?
We go down, and then if it doesn't work, he'll pull me back.
Okay, Mike, did you hear that? Alright, we try to talk him out of it. We try to winch him back. He is adamant he's going to do it. I think it's dumb.
First aid kit, where's he gotta go? Ah, I see, okay.
Holy fuck, he was right.
No needed.
He was right the whole time.
Alright, go ahead, tell me I was wrong.
Yeah.
wait. I gotta give you props for that. Holy fuck.
Good job.
It was less than a one. I wouldn't lie, I feel it. But it was much bigger.
Alrighty.
So, would you try that? I wouldn't. At least, not deliberately. If I go over something like that, it's an accident. Gotta hand it to you, Slomy. You did that one well. You proved me wrong. I thought for sure you were going to break something, wreck something, or worse, roll it over. You did good.
It's just preemptive. I see, okay. And now, no. It's just preemptive. I see, okay.
Yeah, that's definitely too steep for my likings. But I guess, like you said, it's sand. And seeing this helicopter land on the beach on the way back. Not sure what he was doing. And now we're headed back up through the trenches.
Trench you went into, please.
The trenches are so cool to drive through.
Yep, last one just getting into the trenches.
So I took the stupid line. Last time we were here, we came down this trail and we took that line. It wasn't bad. I think it's washed out a little worse since then. I'm no pro or anything.
Nice, good job.
Stalled it there.
Give it the beans, Jess. Give it the beans.
I was going to try to keep the driver's side tires up a little
You
bit.
get back there, Slowly? Guys,
I
took
didn't
a
do
left or
very
you went
well.
straight? Straight.
Stalled it again.
Are you on the trail? Did you make it right onto off the trail? I see you guys, yeah. Okay, good. Ryan, what did you say? Keep the left tires hugging the left?
Yeah, I fell in. I might actually need a winch. My mirror's up against.
Yeah, my mirror was up against the bank there. That front driver's fender was digging in. The back driver's fender I peeled off again. Luckily I brought extra clips with me this time. And I had to climb in and out of this thing through the roof. Luckily there was enough of a path there. Jess was able to get her Tacoma in front of me. And I just winched off of it. And then once out, we carried on.
Thank you.
All right, I'm out here with Ryan at undisclosed locations, having a great time, keeping our vehicles mostly intact. Sometimes they fall over, sometimes Ryan gets stuck in a ditch, but it's all fun. We've had just a great time today. Weather's beautiful.
And the last obstacle of the day,
You're going to want to take this one and you need a bit of a run.
the mud hole. I had the top open when I went into it. I had to close it and then drive out again.
Yeah, so keep coming. Drop in slow.
Because I did get stuck in there.
Keep coming. Once you're down, give her some gas. Just go straight.
Took me a couple attempts to get out as well, so don't feel bad. Quite a few of us struggled in here. There's 2 exits, but this is the shallower one, the other one's steeper. We all chose this one.
Come on down.
You can pull up behind me if you want, Jess.
Raptor!
So nice and slow into that, Jess. Nice and, yeah, keep coming, keep coming.
I'm talking to her over the radio. At this point, I didn't realize her radio was dead.
Can you back up?
Well, this is gonna be good.
Crank this side hard. Hard this way. Keep it straight. Come this way a bit.
Long wheelbase. Needs a little more clearance for stuff like this. Watch that root that her front end just went over on the passenger side.
Oh,
that poor Tacoma. We had a winch out with Mike's Bronco, but what happened was her gas tank skid plate, part of it ripped off and the front half was hanging down.
oh yeah, a little hard to see, but Jess ripped her skid plate for the fuel tank off.
Dude.
Rather than pull the whole thing off, we just zip tied the front on. Yeah. You're gonna have to wash the underside of this thing.
Figured a fix like that would get her home at least.
Go with Ryan, it's lots of fun. This is gonna happen to you too.
So what happened?
Hit a mud hole and didn't quite make it up in time before we ripped off the skid plate on the gas tank. So make it home, take the skid plate off and put on a new one. Not a big deal.
Zip ties for the win.
Zip ties for the win.
Do it again?
Absolutely. In a heartbeat.
Perfect.
And Melissa's coming through. Last time she come through here, she put a great big stick through her rim. How it didn't do any damage? No idea. But that's the end of the trip. We're now back up at the Arup point. And if you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching and hope to see you at the next one. Bye.